are the fucking best thing this world has ever experienced. I will lose myself in trying to make them feel better. I was like, I can't fucking keep doing that. I will choose myself over anyone. All of these things was in my head. Wake up and be like, what can I give to other people? Once you have that mindset, nothing can bring you down. I'm not scared of going through another heartbreak or another friendship breakup or another hard experiences, because I know the lessons I learned from them is the only way I could just reach my dream life. Hi. I feel like I haven't actually sat down and talked to you guys in so long. I just randomly disappeared for more than 2 months. I haven't posted anything, done anything, and I didn't even realize how much I needed that time off. I think before I stopped posting video online, I was just really overwhelmed, I literally just turned 18. There was so much going on, and it's just I was doing so many things. I was doing, waking up early, doing this, doing that. I was doing so much things, right, trying to improve my life and stuff, but nothing was really moving towards my life. It was I was doing all these things but nothing changed. I was constantly on my phone. When I say that, it was not all, it was mostly of talking to people, yeah, but as much I could love to myself, I needed to be true. I needed to talk the freaking truth, and it was not easy, because as much as I would love to lie about I was in YouTube trying to get inspiration, but deep down I knew that scrolling through YouTube shorts was not really inspiring me. It was simply just wasting my time, and in the back of my mind, as much as I was not comparing myself, in the back of my mind I was. And everything just rolled, kept rolling, and I was going through a lot. I recently turned 18, and my parents found out that I was in a relationship with someone, and I went through this breakup and stuff, so it was really a lot of things going on. And before even all of that, I just was I had no purpose in life. I was not I was waiting to be motivated, which I'm not right now because I'm disciplined, but I was waiting to be motivated, and I just didn't have a path or guide to look forward to, right? And I just really got tired of that version of myself, the version that was, the mindset was there, talking was there, but there was no action, nothing changed, nothing moved. I stayed the same. And that just scared me. I hated that version of myself. So I finally decided to do something I have done before. I quit social media again. After quitting social media for 2 years and re-downloading Instagram and Snapchat to talk to my friends, I fell in that rabbit hole of comparing myself yet again. As much as I would love to lie to myself that I was not comparing, deep down I knew I was comparing myself. I was putting all this work, but nothing changed, nothing made difference. I stopped using all the social media. I'm not using any right now. YouTube, I haven't deleted because I gotta upload, for you guys. And at first it felt weird. It was mostly because as I told you guys, I went through breakup and shit. But it was just weird at first because I was so, I didn't know, but I was so addicted yet again to talking to people, opening phone, not first thing in the morning, but opening phone consistently, because I didn't have my notifications on. When I had social media, I would have to open the app and know someone texted. So I was so into the habit of doing that. Once I deleted all of them, I would constantly reach for my phone, try to open the apps which were not there anymore. At first it just felt so uncomfortable. It was weird, because I was so used to doing that, and then I could no longer do that. But after a while, my brain finally slowed down. I finally got time to take a step back and reflect and realize what happened, what was going on with my life. My brain finally slowed the fuck down. I really needed that, my brain just slowed the fuck down, so I could really talk to myself, not in a surface level, but deep down, have a real talk to myself to reflect on the things that's not working, and I'm just feeling it, because like even though it's not working, back in my mind it was like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm being productive, but it was not really doing anything to my life. It was not changing the way I wanted my life to change. So yeah, I deleted it, and slowly my life did started changing. I would say not in like a very dramatic, but not like in a little like way as well. I finally started going to the gym more consistently. Not more consistently. I finally started going to the gym. Me, who was against going to the gym. I was like, I would always be like, oh, I would rather work out at home and stuff and this and that. I finally started going to the gym. First few days, it was hard. I was new. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. Like every single exercise I did, I was like, am I doing it right? I would constantly Google and be like, is this form right? Is this form wrong? But yeah, after a while, it worked. I didn't go to the gym to like be skinny, have that fat ass, No, I simply went to the gym to be more consistent, more disciplined, to channel that anger, the anger and frustration I had after the breakup and after like letting go of people I really didn't want to let go. All those anger and stuff that was inside me, instead of like sitting in my room crying, I actually went to the gym and channeled all those, turned all this anger into like kind of like inspiration power, And people asked me like how I was constant. I was going to gym every day, no matter after school, after work, after this, after that. I went to gym. Okay, this is nothing to flex, but like an example, my gym is not, it's like close to my house, but not really. I don't have a car yet, so I take a bus. It's a 5 minute like drive, but like when you take a bus, it's longer. So I take a bus, get off the stop, and then walk 14 minutes every time I go to the gym. And I've been doing that for like 2 months now, every day, except my rest day, obviously. And I have, like, not because I was motivated or anything. I knew deep down because I wanted to get stronger, Not because like I wanted to get like absolute fat ass. No, I wanted to get stronger and then like just be consistent with it, because I knew like I could be consistent if I put my mind and effort to it, right? So there have been days where I had to go into gym even though when it was pouring down I was stressed. There was days I'm going to gym even though I was sore and I didn't want to go, because I knew that all of these things was in my head. It was just me trying to sabotage myself. And I can proudly say I do not regret going to the gyms when I knew, like when my mind told me not to, because there has been days where after work I did not want to go to gym. It would be like I would go to school till like 3, then I would used to normally have like work at like till 6 or 7, and then like I would come back home, take a bus back home, change, and then take a bus to the gym, and I would be at the gym at like 7 or 8, doing the gym by myself in a room full of these sweaty mans who imagine there's a room, it's rush hour, filled with boys, like there would not be a single girl there, even though they would be with their friends, and I was there by myself, just trying to freaking figure this way out. Like I feel also like the fact that I have already worked in my mindset and stuff didn't like help me, because like if you go to the gym for the first time and if you're insecure about yourself, it's really hard. But like, because I was not really insecure about myself, some bit, yeah, but like not really, so I didn't give a fuck. I would just be there vibing to my song while everyone is just there with their friends and I'm just like there alone, which didn't matter to me, because like I was not going there to like show people that like going to gym, just for the fact that I'm going to gym. I went to the gym to get stronger, and can proudly say I feel so much fucking stronger. I can see the muscles building up. I see all this like hard work working out, like all those hard works, all those days I like hated, all those reps I hated doing, it's all like working out, and I'm really happy about it. And after all of that, it made me feel like I have control of my life yet again. Because as much as I love the fact that like I give everything I have when I'm in a relationship or when I'm with a friendship or something with people, it just sucks, because then I'll feel drained. I will lose myself in trying to make them feel better. Not in a people pleasing way, it's just like a toxic trait of mine or whatever. I'm trying to work on it. But I would actually give up, cancel my plans and do everything to like, be there for them. And after going to the gym every day, being there for myself, I finally got the control of my life back on my hand, and that made me feel so much powerful. Like, no amount of affirmation can do that for me. I feel so much fucking confident and powerful, like I can't even explain. Second thing I worked is also in my academics at school. I actually even before all of this, I was really I would actually lock in, but only before the test. But now I would actually sit there, listen to the teachers, and I'm amazed of how many things I remembered only from the class, not even studying out of school, but only from when the teachers are talking it in the class. I actually paid attention in the class, being genuinely interested in what's being taught. And I could actually see progress in my results. I would literally it will be something that a teacher said 4 weeks ago in class, and then I would literally remember it during the test, because I really paid attention. I realized that I wasn't unmotivated. I just lacked the structure, lacked the routine I needed, things I needed to stay consistent and lock in. And once I fixed that, everything just fell into place. Everything was I was missing that one puzzle, and once I found that puzzle, that consistency, that discipline, every aspect of my life just changed in the best way possible. And yeah, even though I was waking up early every day before all of this happened, after everything, after deleting all the social medias and just going social media detox yet again, I finally started waking up yet again, but with a purpose, with the mindset that every day brings something in your life. I started waking up feeling excited, motivated, disciplined, confident. I would actually wake up and be it's gonna be a great day. I'm really grateful that I'm awake. Actually appreciating just waking up. And I started watching sunrises yet again, and I found the peace coming to myself, coming back to my life, the peace that was lost in all of this overwhelming stuff, finally finding its way back to me. It might sound small of being oh, I finally woke up early again and then what sunrise, but to me it was as if my whole life was upside down, and then I finally found it's finally finding the way back to me. I'm literally just finding true me, the unfiltered, the me that no one really sees, because I'm holding all these different marks, I have all these different armors and marks protecting me, the true me from all these people. And I realized all that, all of that, how much I'm trying to protect myself, my brain just trying to run from all this fear and stuff that will actually grow me, do you know how getting outside of your comfort zone, this brain, my mind was just holding me to be comfortable in my comfort zone, whereas I knew if I wanted to get out, if I wanted more things in my life, the things that the life I dreamt of having my whole life would not I wouldn't get that if I stayed in my comfort zone. So I had to get out of my comfort zone, and I do not regret doing that, because I have achieved so much growth in the past 2 months that compared to last year, because compared to success, the pain and failing and doing this and doing that teaches you so much more. This past 2 months, I feel I have just turned into this beast, I'll put my mind into something and I'll actually do it, be determined to do it. I'll keep promises to myself, all the promises I have made to myself. I'll be I'll wake up at this time, and I will wake up at that time no matter what. I will be I will film this video, and I will film this video, right? For example, I want to film this video, which I just planned 5 minutes ago, but I'm in my periods right now and I don't want to, but I am doing it because I know after I film this video I'll feel so much better and I'll be so much happier because I did what I asked, what I promised myself to do. But I'm not going to sit here and then pretend everything is perfect, everything oh, my life is so much better now, there's nothing wrong with it. I can't do that, because no one life is just 100% better, 100% no trouble, no nothing. There are things that still sucks, that still I haven't achieved, but that's what I'm gonna talk about, because let's talk about like the positive ones. It was not like all days were sunshine and roses, rainbows, because there were days where I felt so fucking unmotivated. I had no energy to wake up and go to the gym after I was sore from the gym yesterday. But I did, because in my mind it was not the amount of like reps I did. It was more of like showing up no matter the effort. Sorry, it's just getting really hot. The thing that really mattered was showing up, keeping the promises I made to myself. There were days where I wanted to go back to my old habits, my old things that was just so much more comfortable than this pain of like waking up, than this uncomfortable pain of waking up and going to gym filled with people who knew what they were doing, and I was just there trying to figure out. I wanted to go back to all those habits that were so much like easy and comfortable, but I didn't, because I knew if I went back to the habits I would not be who I'm becoming at the moment. Like, people don't talk about how like self-improvement can be lonely, and it's okay. It doesn't like, I know it can be lonely sometimes. It's like you have to cut down to people, like you have to cut people, let go of people who actually like, like they felt really good, it was so comfortable, you were loving it, everything was fine, but you had to choose yourself, right? You had to choose yourself, and you did. And no matter, at the moment it might feel like, oh, you're doing all these things but there's nothing changing, like everything is just looking the same, but after a while it changes. Everything just changes. Like, it's not like one day you wake up and everything is different and then you get everything you ever wanted. No, it's like the pain you go through every single day, the pain in the uncomfortable things you do, the things that like, outside of a comfort zone. That's what I said. Like, that's how you grow. It's not like you're gonna wake up one day and you will have all those mindsets you wanted, all those like lessons you have learned. Because if you don't know, like, you won't get the life you wanted if you are not willing to go through the lessons, the experiences. Because everything in life is experience. Good thing, bad thing, it doesn't matter. Everything is experience. Or you broke up with someone. Focus on the things you learned from that. Focus on the things you like realized you like knew about yourself. Things you like, things you dislike, things you like in your partner, things you dislike in your partner. You need to have this ability to like take lessons, take positivity from every single experience that's in your life. Once you have that mindset, nothing can bring you down, because you'll be like, you'll no longer sit in your room crying, because you will instead be like, oh, what can I learn from this? What can I do from this to like take that thing and then like turn it into like positivity. I like how Wizard Liz talks about in her new video of like turning this energy, be like, oh, thank you for this energy, and then turning it into something powerful, something that you could give out, something that you could turn into a beautiful inspiration, motivation for other people to like. Because like making all these videos, it's not like I'm not like, sorry, it's really getting hot off the candle, but making this video, it's not for me to like, oh, I'll have hundreds of subscribers in the channel or whatever. It's more of like, oh, if I can change one person mindset about certain things, that's a win for me. That's a win for me, because like I help them with something. It's more of like, you have to wake up and be like, what can I give to other people? I know, as much like being selfish about yourself, putting this boundary, setting this boundaries is, yep, right, but like you also need to like think about, what can I like give to people, what can I what can I do for this world? Because everyone has a purpose, and if you only think about yourself, be like, oh, how can I make this money, how can I do this, I don't give a fuck about other people. It doesn't work like that, because we as a human need community. You can't just like, as much as you can achieve all your goals, but if you don't have a community, or if you don't have the group of people, like actual group of people who inspires you, encourages you, and you are just not giving out to the world, there's no point of all this world if you're not giving out. Because like at the end of the day, you were born to give something, to contribute something to this world, and if you're not doing that, you're not really doing anything in your life. Yeah, so in the past 2 months, I feel like I have become a different version of myself, a much more calmer, much more like positive, productive, consistent, disciplined version of myself, which I really love. During these past 2 months, I have met this version of me, which I would have never if I didn't go to the breakup, if I didn't like choose myself. Because if I stayed in, like, that was the best relationship I have ever been so far in my life, in my 18 years of life. I can say that because now I'm 18, but that was like one of the best relationship I have ever been in my life, and I chose to let go of it. I chose to choose myself because there was nothing in there was nothing wrong, but like I noticed this pattern I always do when I like always give myself to people. Like I give my 100%, not even 100%, I like actually lose myself, my purpose and everything when I'm in a relationship with people. Was it his fault? No. It was just my pattern, and I needed to choose myself and work on this pattern so I could be a better version of myself. You know, like, I don't get how people like talk bad about the partners they have been with. Because every night I'm like, it's not even like I haven't let go. I have let go. I have like forgot everything. I have learned my lessons. I have took lessons that were important. I have learned so much from that. But every night, or like every once in a while, I'll just be like, I'll make everyone like who interacted with me, who have been in my life, had made an impact in my life, just be happy, be like, you know, just send love to them. Because every night before I go to sleep, I just tell to universe like, oh, may him just be happy, may him just achieve all of his goals. Because like it was not his fault that I chose myself, you know. Yeah, it's just like great because I have just changed into this person I didn't knew existed. Like if I didn't go through that, well, I broke up, so like if I didn't broke up and didn't choose myself, I would not have been this version of me, and sooner or later I would have blamed him, which is not good. Because like if you're in like a relationship with someone, you should give 100%, vice versa, you know. Like you should not, like if you are not ready, you should not be in one, because you will just waste your and his time, or your partner's time, and it's not really worth it. So yeah, I just chose myself, even though it hurt, even though it was hard to let go. Like I just like, it was just the best thing in my like I have ever experienced, and I just had to let go of it, which was not easy, but I had to. Because like even the person who I broke up with knows that like I would choose myself over anyone. I would actually choose myself over my family, because like the only thing that actually matters is me. Because like I have been with me my whole life, all of my 18 years of my life. I've experienced the things that no one knows about. Like no one in my life knows about the things I've experienced, and some of them are not like good. But I have stuck to myself throughout this whole thing. So I would choose myself over anyone, anything. And I don't regret the things I have done, because like if I didn't do it, I wouldn't be the version of me I am right now, and the version of me I am becoming. I know there's so much more lessons coming towards me in my life going forward, and I am not scared of them. I'm not scared of going through another heartbreak or another friendship breakup or another hard experiences, because I know the lessons I learned from them is the only way I could just reach my dream life, be my best version of myself. Because without those lessons, I would never in my life become one. And yeah, I'm not saying that I'm the best version of myself, but I would say that I am becoming the best version of myself. And that's part of the reason why I came back and made this video. I could easily just go about my day and just forget that I have a YouTube channel, but no, if I don't come back and make a video, then my YouTube channel will just die, and I don't want that, you know. So part of the reason is that it's like I came back, made this video, not because I figured everything out, but because I'm trying, and that matters. You know, the thing of like, it's not about the amount of energy, it's more of like the effort to wake up. Like the other day, I just decided I wanted to go out for like a 6 a.m. like sunrise run, like up in the early in the morning run. And next day it was almost pouring down. It was cold, it was freezing, it was like 14 degrees or whatever. It was like the coldest day of the whole week. And I woke up and I was like, I can't just let the weather and just like my mind decide that I won't do that, because I had promised myself that I was going to do that. And I did ended up going out for a run, which I felt like after the run it was great, but during the run I was struggling. But after, I felt like so happy because I promised myself I would do it, and I did do it. I chose to show up, because like my whole life I have been choosing to like show up for the people. I would cancel everything just for the people in my life, to show up for them. And when I chose to show up for myself, I felt so much love. My inner child felt so loved. It was like, I can't even like put it in words, you know, like I just felt so good. So like from then, I have been prioritizing myself my whole life. But like now I'm just prioritizing my happiness and just showing up to myself. All the promises I have like made to myself, I'm trying my best to keep up, because like I know I'll feel more loved and valued. My inner child will feel so loved and valued once I keep these promises I have made. Because like, yeah, you can easily keep the promises you have made to other people because you know their value. But if you don't keep up with the promises you made to yourself, you're not valuing yourself, and that's the worst thing you could do. That's the worst thing you could do. You should, like, the first person ever you should value is yourself, because you matter the most in your whole fucking damn life. I know friends are important, family is important, your partner is important, but the most important partner in your life, unarguably, is yourself. Because if you don't have you can't really serve your best version of yourself in others people's life. You can't inspire people if you are not yourself. So I'll stop yapping, sorry. So if you're feeling stuck right now, this is your sign to like take it slow. Go deep down, talk to yourself. Because every answer you would ever need is within you. Take a step back, talk to yourself and be like, what's working? What is one thing I need to like realize? That you know it's happening, it's like if you change that, your life will change. You're just choosing not to change because like you just feel it's so scary to do it. Once you know what that is, do it regardless of how scary it looks. It might just look so uncomfortable right now, but in 10 years time you'll be glad you did it. Not even 10 years, in like a week, in like a month, you'll just be so glad that you chose to like do that. Even though it scared you, just chose to do it. It's like you won't have the life you wanted overnight. But you slowly will get what you want. The path will lead you to the life you always wanted if you show up, be the best version of yourself. Anyways, I missed you guys so much. Like I'm fucking trying. Okay, I'm trying. Life is just getting so much busy. I will try to make more videos, like, you know, even though it's like 10 people watching it, I don't care about the amount. I more care about the quality I'm posting, the quality of like, if this video helps one person, I'll be happy. Like, I'll be over the top of the moon, like, if it does that, you know. I missed you guys so much. Like, I would literally be like waking up and be like, I need to make a video, and I just kept pushing it. But like, today was the day I had to. I was like, I can't fucking keep doing that. But thank you so much for watching, and if you're feeling stuck, know that you will get through this. If it's hard, know that you will get through this. Like, imagine all those hard things all those situations and relationships and places you have been, and you thought that you would not get through, you would not live through it. You did. So believe in yourself. Know that you will get what you want if you put your mind and effort to it. And believe in yourself. Fucking believe in yourself. You're so much more than you think. You're so much better than you think. You're so much wiser than you think. Just in your mind, think that you are the best thing this world has. You are the fucking best thing this world has ever experienced. Don't hold yourself down, because you're the best thing the world has ever experienced. There's no one out there with the same energy of you. There's no one out there. Yes, there are content out there. Obviously there are thousands of different YouTube videos, but there's not a video with you in it. That's the difference. You make the difference. So don't hold yourself down. You are much more than you think. You are much more capable than you think. So show up like that. Show up like the version of if you're in a situation and you don't know what to do, ask yourself, what would the best version of myself would do at the moment in this situation? Sorry for fumbling. So thank you so much for watching, and I'm really happy. Every single video, once I record all these videos, I feel so happy. Oh, frick, bro. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll try to be more consistent, try to make more videos. But yeah, I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.